Namaste. In the previous video, we looked at what goal setting is all about and how your goal should be. We defined that your goal should be SMART. It should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be attainable, it should be relevant, and it should be time bound. Alright, you found a goal for yourself, you started working ferociously, you put in a lot of effort into achieving your goal. What if one fine day you realize, you wake up to the fact that you did not achieve your goal in spite of doing everything? What kind of a person are you? Will you go to your bathroom, look at yourself in the mirror, and then cry, and then look at yourself and say, hey, you are a failure. You could not achieve your goal in spite of putting so much of effort. How will you face the people around you? How will you face your friends? How will you face your teachers? How will you face a society? If you are asking these questions to yourself in front of the mirror, and let me tell you one thing, goals are something that is in your control, but in reality, life might not work the way you plan. Whatever goals that you set might work, might not work. When it works, super. When it does not work, will you just be disappointed and give up? No. So one of the things that you need to know and understand is that every goal is not a rigid one. A goal should be dynamic. A goal should be revisited. You can never be fixed and rigid to one particular goal. Alright, your goal was, I want to become a doctor by 2026. For that, you need to have cleared the NEET exams in 2021. In 2021, you did not clear NEET or you did not get a good rank so that you end up being a doctor. Will you say, my goal cannot be attained, my goal is irrelevant now, I am a loser? No, you don't. You have two options. Either you revisit that goal and then assign a different time to it. You can take a 1 year off, write the NEET exam again next year, so that your time of becoming a doctor instead of 2026 will be 2027. That's one way of looking at it. Or if you do not have the luxury of spending one whole year, you can look at plan B, plan C, plan D, plan E, and so on. This is what is meant by multiple goals. You should always have multiple goals in your life. If goal 1 does not succeed, that's not going to be the end of your life. You should have a plan B, you should have a plan C, you should have a plan D if each one of these do not work. That's how life works. Life does not work in a very simple way wherein you define something and you achieve it. It does not work that way. There are so many situations which will be beyond your control. Of course, your performance, your preparation, your effort will be in your control. But a lot of things are going to be beyond your control. And that's the reality of life. Who would have imagined that in 2020, in the month of May, you will be sitting at home wondering what is going to be the future? Did you ever imagine that 3 months ago? No. I never imagined that I'll be making a video like this 3 months ago. At this point of time, I would probably be teaching organic chemistry in the class. Everything cannot go as per plan. So your goal should not be rigid. Your goal should be flexible. Your goal should be revisited at a relevant point of time in the future. That's when you get back your self-belief, you get back the confidence, you get back the feeling that life is not over. So for all the aspirants out there, no matter at what stage of life you are in, whether you are about to choose a course, or whether you joined a company, you don't know what to do, what next, you have to figure out what is your plan B. My plan A was to become a doctor. I did not become one. My plan B was to become a teacher. Fortunately, my plan B worked out. For many, plan B also might not work out. Plan C also might not work out. That's all right. Plan E or plan F or plan infinity is always there. Of course, you need to worry about one more aspect. When you are focused on a particular plan, your focus, your attention, your effort should be only on that plan. If your plan A is to be a doctor, let your mind, body, soul, spirit focus on your plan A. Only if plan A fails, then you keep an option. It's not that you approach plan A with plan B in mind. When you approach like that, then you will become casual. You will not put in the required efforts which are necessary. So keep an eye out for plan B and then focus on plan A. There's a phrase with which I live my life with. I would like to share it with all of you today. The phrase is, expect the best, plan for the worst, but be prepared to be surprised. That's life. Expect the best always, but plan for the worst. At the same time, be prepared to be surprised. Life throws unlimited surprises to you. That's the beauty of life. So happy choosing. I hope you figured out your plan A, plan B and plan C. Don't be rigid as a rock. Be as flexible as water. Stay home, stay safe. Prevention is better than cure. Namaste.